Welcome to SRB TV.
We are here.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to an episode of SRB TV. I'm Kristen.
I am Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at WandaVision Season 1, Episode 7.
Breaking the fourth wall.
So, if the title didn't tell you, we already know what's going to be this episode's sitcom. But on the previous decade sitcom, we got Malcolm in the Middle.
Yes.
Pretty much. So we got 2000s, pretty much.
Late 90s.
So what's interesting about this episode is it kind of, I kind of go, what happened in the sitcom, what happened in real world. And
let's start off with the sitcom.
So a sitcom. So basically, her Wanda Vision's kids are getting ready for Halloween. They're trying to figure out what to wear and stuff. Evan Peters, Quicksilver, dressed up as like classic Silver Age Quicksilver from the comics. Wanda wears an old Sokovian fortune teller outfit, aka her original outfit.
Her OG outfit, which she supposedly in real life fought for to make sure it was in this. It was, I guess, at least in one of the episodes, at least.
And then Vision dressed up as vintage, like Silver Age Vision.
Yeah.
As well. Vision claims he's going off to go neighborhood watch. Yeah. Wanda doesn't know that. Head off. Basically, Wanda, what was it? Pietro and the kids want to into some wacky shenanigans. One of the kids develops his ability, which is super speed. The other one develops his mother's abilities. But during this, she finds out that Vision was lying about being on neighborhood watch, and what he's actually doing is trying to see what's on the outskirts of Westview. And as he's getting deeper, this is where we're rolling into what happens in the real world. As he's getting farther and farther away from the base of Westview, it's kind of like what I said. It's kind of like being far and far away from our internet connection. People are acting extremely strange.
They don't activate until she's in range, because that's when the camera is activated and things like that.
She's a mobile hotspot. That's what I was thinking of last time. So basically, and while this is happening, Wanda's talking to Pietro. She's starting to find it strange that some of their memories are not crossing with each other at a couple points. Yeah. She even describes how before she moved to Westview, she kind of felt empty, as it were, sad, empty, and stuff like that. And then cut to the real world where the head of store's gone completely fucking insane. So basically, bonkers. So in the real world side of things, it turns out that they don't really give a fuck what our trio of heroes outside the Hex care about what's going on with Wanda, why she's doing all this, all that. They're just thinking she's a weapon.
Yes.
She's thinking she's a weapon. They're taking her down. Fucking the motherfucker throws not only her mother into Monica's face, but also Captain Marvel into her face as well. Just didn't really take kindly to that either. So they all are going to get arrested. They take out the guards. Darcy hacks into the computer, hacks into the head of Sword's files, and finds out there's a lot more to this than meets the eye. And even finds Monica's DNA test and find out that because of her time in the Hex, it has heavily altered her DNA.
Yeah, heavily. And that next time she goes back in, we don't know what may happen.
Yes. So Jimmy and Monica decided to head out to go speak with her aeronautics engineer guy, I believe.
Yeah. Yes, that's what they stated. They got a call saying,
but Darcy,
they got my vehicle. We're gonna go get that vehicle now.
But Darcy decides to stay because she wants to dig into more of this guy's files and does find something and sends it to Jimmy. And while this is going on, Vision reaches the end of the Hex. The Hex.
Oh yeah, the edge of the town, pretty much where edge of the Hex where it's at.
And instead of helping Vision out or trying to talk with them, they have guns pointed at him. They're not helping him at all. Even Darcy breaks out the fact she got away from the guards and says, "You gotta help him. You gotta help him." They handcuff her to one of the SUVs.
Even Vision sitting there going, "You have to help the people inside."
Yes, because as Vision's going through this, the reality is starting to break down And the dead body, basically the dead body of Vision is starting to come to life again. Oh, come to you know what I mean. It's starting to reality again. And while this is happening, this is where we find out the other kid has his Scarlet Witch powers have developed.
Yeah, they kind of just activate it in a way, and goes to warn Mom. I feel Dad. He's in trouble. Something's wrong.
So
and that's when
greatly expands the hex way beyond Westview from the looks of it, even past the outskirts of Westview.
Yeah, she pretty much does it. Yeah, she pretty much converts everything. The base that was there, the people that all of a sudden, all the agents that were there, trying to run away, converts them all. And Darcy, being handcuffed to the vehicle, gets sucked into this as well.
Yes. So while a couple of the agents and the head of store make an escape, Jimmy and Monica only see it in their rear view because they're already far enough away to escape what's going on.
Yeah,
but they have noticed. So where are we getting this one? We don't know. We do know this is 2010s era sitcoms. So we're getting the mockumentary style Modern Family off the style sitcom.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're getting here. Off camera, they're talking and things like that. I don't know. I think they stated, because they keep saying, I think they said the last 3 episodes, even though I'm thinking, okay, it's got to be the last 2 episodes. They said it's going to be longer episodes because this episode's only about like 30 minutes or so long or so. So it's like, okay, so it has to be the last 2 episodes that have to be the longest episodes at least. But if I'm correct, this is our last generation, because after this, it's all up in the air now, because we don't, it's like now we don't, after this episode, whatever happens at the end is kind of
it's obvious it's going to be obvious that the last 2 episodes are going to focus on like the origins of how this all started and
how it all
eventually
started,
the conclusion.
things like that, like how to stop it and all of that. So, or at least a big surprise of who's the one controlling this by the end of it. So let's dive into this. Here we've been waiting for this. For WandaVision Season 1, Episode 7, Breaking the Fourth Wall. So here we go. Vision.
Look, we've all been
there it is.
Letting our fear and anger get the best of us. Intentionally expanding the borders of the false world we created.
I love how they're showing it in a comedic way when it's so tragic. It's obvious though, because she expanded it.
It's taking up much more power that she can't handle. Wait,
sorry, who's the person on the missing? Oh no, never mind. It turned into a bottle.
See, it keeps reversing in time.
She sniffed it. She sniffed it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's.
I'm not sure what that's about.
It's probably just a case of the Mondays.
Not WandaVision. It's just
not
Wanda.
WandaVision. It's just Wanda.
Sorry, we're Wanda. I love that one. Sorry, we're Wanda.
Wanda.
Oh, come on. There's really good one you can do. WandaVision. It's in the style Modern Family logo.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Created by Wanda Maximoff. Yeah, he remembers.
He remembers.
You're the new clown?
Oh, this guy.
Makeup. You're late for rehearsal with the escape artist. Come on.
He's the one that brought Darcy to the...
Darcy!
Oh!
Yeah, I'm not great at this gig, I gotta be honest. It doesn't really speak to my skill set.
To believe that everything is meaningless.
She's having a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
She's having a midlife crisis.
Conclusions, of course, but that's not just where I'm at.
This is where I'm at.
Okay, so maybe
Mom's going crazy.
But they'll be fine. Vision is made of vibranium. I just don't want to.
I think I got there in the nick of time because she was one split end away from cutting her own.
Hey, boys.
It's perfect. Now it's perfect. This is the...
Agnes, are you sure?
Oh, abso-positively.
Okay, tree. Ooh, I always wanted one of those.
It's reverting back to almost like the old house.
She's using too much power.
Yeah.
So it's fluctuating.
It's like reverting back to the original house. Yeah.
Cataract. Vision. Cataracts.
Trying to bring him back online.
They're trying to bring it back a ball.
Nothing worked, and
so.
Wanda stole Vision's butt.
Right there. Soldier's trying to bring him back.
So focused on tracking Vision inside the hex.
Hayward wants his sentient weapon back.
Yep.
It's what we called before cataract.
You tried to help me.
Doubtful. I'm notoriously.
No, please. Just...
He remembers her outside.
I believe that you were part of a team monitoring a supernatural anomaly, and now, well, you're in it.
You're in it.
Fine, I'll go out with you, but I'm ordering the lobster.
Do the thing with her brain.
No, look, that mine. His tray's getting too heavy.
Oh, your bag back.
Thank you.
There you go.
Darcy.
Darcy.
Whoa. Okay. Darcy Lewis.
Dr. Darcy Lewis, I intercepted a communication regarding your work.
Right there. The message.
You're up.
Dr. Lewis, I have questions.
I have answers. Oh, should we take this convo on the road?
Excellent. Great.
I love this. The Adventures of Vision and Darcy.
I know, right? I can't hear you. Like, I can't hear you. Like you said, too much power.
She's got too much power.
I don't understand what's happening.
Midlife crisis.
Why it's all falling apart and why.
Again, she truly doesn't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Your truth, seizing your destiny, and possibly more depression.
Oh my
Yeah, isn't that something from Doctor Strange? Nexus?
Nexus.
Yeah, look at the symbol on the bottom right. That's from Doctor Strange.
Yeah, that is. Where does it? Ooh, these theories are starting to become really fascinating.
No. It's because it's quiet.
It's quiet.
You're quiet.
The voices.
You're quiet on the inside.
Yeah.
Do you think our mom is okay?
Oh, you don't have to worry about your mom.
You're quiet on the inside.
Inside. It's like you're calm on the inside. You're too calm.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her. She's like, oh God.
You try telling a 10-year-old that his mother is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Faith you have in this thing.
It's our most heavily armored space rover. She's gonna sail right through, unharmed.
Hopefully. It's taking the strength of a fucking space rover to go in. Okay, bets. What do you think it's gonna look like when she goes in there with it? Is it still just gonna look like a space rover, or is it gonna look like somebody's tow truck?
What happened to sailing right through?
The density is matching her.
It's matching it.
Yeah, she reinforced it. Holy crap!
It's You heard her, right? It's matching the vehicle's density.
All of her previous personalities in the show. Whoa! That's so cool.
That's really cool. Mom, you hear that?
She's talking with her mother.
There you go. Yeah.
Made it.
And the same outfit too.
But look at her eyes now.
Been born.
She's seeing the. Remember, what did you say? Photon's abilities were like cosmic level. She's seeing the cosmic radiation emanating.
She sees it.
She sees what Darcy detected. She's now literally seeing with her own eyes. She saw for that brief second with her own eyes.
They're trying to stop them. Think about it. He's looking at the camera. Really?
I'm not amused.
They pulled an office. They pulled a gym from The Office.
I'm not amused.
Yeah, great. What I do know is I've been watching WandaVision for the past week, and the love you two have is real.
Yeah.
You belong together.
I like that.
I did like that. That was cool.
Even if this is all fake, he's still.
It's like the love is there, still there, and it's true.
She's in the neighborhood.
Missiles! Pietro! Pietro, no, that wasn't us. All you do is lie!
Oh!
Oh!
Her
Right
ability.
there, her abilities.
The only lies I've told are the ones you put in my mouth.
Careful.
Anymore, and I don't think I want to. Because it's my truth. Wanda,
Young
you have to...
lady, I think you overstayed your welcome. Poor Wanda's been through.
Fuck you, Agnes! Fuck you, Agnes!
Fuck you, Agnes.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Wanda,
Oh, come on!
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Really? What?
Kids? What's next, puppies?
It's mere weeks ago.
Monica was so close to.
What am I doing here?
It's like, now you realize, wait a minute.
Talking to you.
Why am I talking to you?
This is
A microphone?
I need to get my wife.
right back.
Agnes is a sword agent. Think about it. Remember what they want to do with Vision.
Yeah.
She knows right
Just-
now.
Remember, she
Dad.
had the kids.
The kids. Agnes was going to do something, but now that she had the kids. What kind of fucking basement is this? This is less where I keep my old photos and more where I keep my dead bodies.
The dungeon, almost. Look at that. What the fuck? Yeah, I think it's her.
It is.
Agatha
What is-
Oh shit, that's a book.
What was you said her name was in the comics? Chris?
Agatha Harkness.
Didn't think you were the only magical girl in town, did you?
Yep.
Oh shit, it's a rival witch.
The name's Agatha Harkness. Lovely to finally meet you, dear.
I was wrong. It's not a different Scarlet. It's not a different Wanda doing everything.
It's a different witch.
It's a different witch doing everything.
Yeah.
Agatha Harkness.
All these episodes.
And I killed
And-
Sparky.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know.
she killed the dog.
We know she killed the fucking. Oh! Worst, please stand by. Worst, please stand by yet. Okay. Thank you.
Huh.
She's at
Yeah, she's at
Agatha's place?
Agatha's place. Unless she finds the kids. I don't know.
She can
sees-
see the cosmic ray. Oh shit!
Snooper's gonna
shit.
snoop.
So that was WandaVision season 1, episode 7. So for the most part, so we now know my theory is actually really close. It was almost like 90% correct. The only part I was off at was it was another witch doing all this to her.
It was another witch.
It was another witch. My
That's
theory
why,
about
that's why I like how she's like, you thought you were the only witch in the neighborhood.
So wait, that leaves a question. Was it Wanda that left the hex and dropped off the drone? Or was that Agatha in disguise as Wanda?
It's the thing that we still don't know.
Because she
That's
can
something
make
I
her.
still need-
Because they showed in that little montage about Agatha all along, they showed she has similar abilities and she can do what she wants. So was that Wanda that came out of the hex before to drop off the 80s drone?
I don't know. That's the part where I don't know. That's the
I
type of thing
think
where...
it was. Because remember the clues we've gotten so far. Wanda and Vision cannot recollect what happened before the events of going to Westview.
Yeah.
They cannot recollect. Even Wanda can't recollect it.
Mhm.
You know? It's kind of weird how it may or may not be Wanda who expanded the hex, because it could have just been Agatha instead now. who expanded
Yeah.
the hex to save Vision because she knows Wanda
Whoa,
is her meal
whoa.
ticket.
There's an actual after. There's a mid credit.
Pause. I turned it off. God damn it.
I keep it running just in case, but it's like really right after at the end of the whole video thing they show.
Okay.
What is that?
So
You heard what he
now,
said.
because remember, we were wondering where the
Where was
fuck is
Pietro?
Because they didn't knock him out of the hex.
No. But it's like he said snoopers are gonna snoop. That's what he just said.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Okay. So yeah. So I think that's what it is. My theories. Oh my god! I can't believe I was close. I was really close. I just got the wrong witch.
Yeah.
Which witch is it? You know, like
Snooper's like, yeah. He says Snooper's gonna snoop. That's all he says.
So now we know. Now we know that I keep on saying I'm right. I'm sorry. I keep on saying that. But so in some way she is controlling Wanda. But Wanda is still kind of aware.
Yeah, I still think there is a second party. You know, like she's in there, but there's still somebody else kind of still pulling the strings.
So the two questions I have now are first off, how much in control is Wanda of what she's doing?
Mm-hmm.
And how is this all tied to Agatha in the first place?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because we saw it. Because Monica sees it herself. Everywhere inside Westview is radiating cosmic energy.
Yeah. She made it. That's why I said I have a funny feeling Agatha made a deal with somebody, you know, possibly to kind of give her a boost, especially with Scarlet Witch, because of how powerful she truly is. You know, it's like she wanted that power. She wanted more of it. So this is the only way to do it.
I do agree there's still another party involved, but I don't know to what extent.
Yeah, I don't know.
What extent
I don't know
involved.
if it's the extent of, is it Hayward that's also a part of this? You know, they're kind of, one's playing the outside, one's playing on the inside, control things. They get what, you know, in a way, get what they each want.
Okay,
you know?
look up the Nexus. Because like I said, I think that's a Doctor Strange related thing. I know.
And I don't know. You've been hearing about the theories about how some of these are all not only connected to her past, but also, if you think about it, it's connected to each stone. Let me see here.
Well, look at Nexus. Well, I do agree. There are some aspects where, like,
well, not all of them are somehow not some, but all of them are connected to a certain stone. So that's why I'm like, ooh, really?
Because we don't know where they wound up post Cap dropping them all off where they respectfully go.
Yeah.
Sorry, pause. It is cool that Darcy was the one expositing everything about what happened with Vision post WandaVision.
Pretty much, at least now Vision knows the full story, what's going on from the outside,
and why also, Wanda is doing more or less, as far as he's concerned, why Wanda, as far as he knows, why Wanda is doing all of this. I think easily my favorite. Oh, hey, what's up?
It is connecting to Doctor Strange, but it's connecting. They're saying what I'm reading is somebody's making a good point. Going, it's connecting. Think about it. It's connecting to the multiverse. Because listen to what they say. They're saying feeling depressed, like the world goes on without you. Do you just want to be left alone? Ask your doctor about Nexus, a unique antidepressant that works to anchor you back to your reality or the reality of your choice.
Okay, we already know that. I mean.
So it's pretty much it's hinting at it's hinting, like you said, it's hinting at Doctor Strange and the multiverse.
So yeah, but easily I think my favorite scene is easily when Monica's going back through the hex field.
Mm-hmm.
Is like you see that like all the split realities she was a part of, the sitcom reality she was a part of, and then you can hear it with her mom giving her encouraging words, pretty much about being the strongest person she's known.
Yeah.
And so what I figured, because I was thinking about this, what if in a way, because of coming close with Captain Marvel, she got like radiation kind of, like it gets stuck to you, you know?
Yeah.
What if that combined with whatever's going on, whatever's causing his hex is giving her powers?
Mm-hmm.
And we see a hint of that because she can see cosmic radiation and she's able to not hold off Wanda, but able to kind of withstand just a simple attack from her.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it is. It's a combination of interacting with Carol as well as whatever the hex is causing is giving her abilities.
Yeah, it's man.
And it's also the reason why she's not being affected by the sitcom reality in Westview.
Mm-hmm.
And she's still wearing her sword outfit because you saw the space rover, half of it was turned into a minivan.
Yeah,
I mean, but there were still funny parts. Like I said, they did the mockumentary style like we were hoping for. And they even did the WandaVision logo was very similar to the Modern Family logo, which is really a nice little touch as well.
And what's cool, when you know what's interesting too, is with Agatha, it's a huge throwback too, because think about it. Look what Wanda did when we first ever met her. She manipulated them to see what she wanted them to see. So she did the same thing to Wanda. So it's like Wanda's receiving that on the other end. So that's why you see the way she does what she does to Wanda. You see it in her eyes, the way it affected her, because that's the same look she gave whenever she affected the Avengers, and when we first saw her.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the book now. I'm looking at the book that she spotted.
The book looks familiar because it's obviously Agatha's like witch's book.
And I'm reading it like questions and people thinking about what's going on. A lot of them are saying it looks like that's a book for Mephisto somehow.
Yeah, people have been saying Mephisto since the beginning of the series.
But they're saying that that's what I'm thinking. Now, is Hayward Mephisto? I'm not saying it, but maybe he's also being controlled like how she's controlling Wanda.
So that was the other thing we forgot to bring up too. We need to bring up too is that we do find out what the files that Darcy sent Wu were, which were files on something called Project Cataract, in which they were actually trying to bring Vision back. Yeah. And remember what Hayward said? It was against his will. It was against his will, against anybody of turning him into a weapon, bring him back and turn him into a weapon. So that's what they're trying to do. That's what we found out with Operation Cataract. It took me a while. I'm like, Cataract. Why is oh yeah, that's right. Cataract has to do with Vision. So So now we know what Hayward's plans are. He wants to get the body back, the Vision's body back, so he can resume trying to turn him into a weapon again.
Yeah.
We don't really know what Agatha's plans are. We know in some way she's shaping what
the end game. We don't know the end game, so.
And hey, was it X-Men version of Quicksilver is still there? So that's another thing.
Yeah, that's that too. It's just like I'm trying to like read like some of the details that we not really missed, but just like not like the Easter eggs. I'm talking about more like little hints. Like there's like somebody brighten up the screen so when she walks in, and you see one of the emblems that's on the wall pretty much, and one of them's like an emblem representing like Mephisto. That's another one there, and that's a good theory. Is the book actually the Darkhold from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Maybe
that would be a nice little twist there. I mean,
remember last time. Go on.
No, continue.
No, I was gonna say the last time we actually saw the Darkhold in MCU canon was Runaways. Remember that was what Morgan Le Fay was using. Yeah, that's where what's her name's father found out was that she was using a Darkhold. Yeah. So that's the last we saw of the Darkhold. So it's still
a possibility that pretty much that's what it is, in disguise somehow, and she's using it to kind of boost her abilities, maybe. God, because we're down to the last 2 episodes now. We're down to the final 2. And like episodes. I said, I have a funny. Like I said, it's just oh man.
Yeah.
And it's like, and if I'm correct, like I said, these final 2 episodes are going to be large. They have to be large episodes to kind of break everything down in each episode, And I think we're going to break down even more. I think we're going to break down even more in the 8th episode. And by the 9th, I think by the end of that episode, we'll reveal maybe possibly who the second actual, person is pulling the strings. Like there's 2 parties. I think they're going to reveal by the end of that episode of who the second party is she's involved with. It's like, it's not just me doing this. It's also, it's like I have a partner, somebody who's, giving me this power, or at least boosting my power or something like that. I don't know. It's just, a lot to take in. It's great to see the birth of Spectrum, Photon, Pulsar, whoever you want to call her, whatever you want to call her at this point.
Let's call her Photon for now.
Well, nobody knows because right now everyone's saying they don't, because she's been called different things. That's why, and everybody's been calling her different things. And some people are like, is she going to be the new Captain Marvel? No, I doubt it. But it's the type of thing where it's like we see the birth of her, of her abilities, of her turning into a hero, and taking control of it, which was that had been the best scene I've seen so far in the show. Just the way she was just going through it, and she's just like pulling herself together. And instead of splitting apart, it's like, and it's cool is that you hear disagreements with her mother or this or that, or stuff you heard from Captain Marvel, or things we may hear in the second Captain Marvel film. Who knows? She's in that as well.
Yeah, but overall, definitely a good episode. Definitely want to see how involved Agatha has been in all of this so far, and like if there's a way for Wanda to stop her, and figure out what happened to her kids as well. Yeah, that too. Her kids are important too.
It's just interesting too because it's like, it's like specifically, it's like Agatha helps Wanda understand that her kids aren't real, or just trying to help her erase her memory to save her from the pain of this loss. That's what it looks like. It looks like that's what she's trying to do now, like kind of like revealing it, and hopefully maybe either snap her back out of it, or just all of a sudden it's like trying to reset her again. Like, I'm gonna wipe her memory again, type of thing. Who knows?
So other than that, folks, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button if you want to talk to us more about stuff like this. Comment down below if you want to share us around, share it around, and if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about WandaVision, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon as well. Also, Disney Plus original series too.
Let us know what you guys' thoughts are on this episode. Where everybody's thoughts and theories correct about who she was. Do you still think Mephisto's involved? What do you think her end game is, or anything like that? From what I've been hearing and reading, is that they're stating that in a way, in the comics, when she eventually does meet Wanda, supposedly she helps her kind of understand and boost, how to control her chaos powers, I guess. So maybe this is another way of her trying to get her to join her side. I don't know. Maybe she trying to help her realize, what the real world's really like, pretty much, and just to join her, and whoever her partner is, if there is a partner. But let us know what you guys' thoughts and theories are still going into this. What was your favorite moment of the episode? Was it pretty much just seeing Monica just going through that wall like a boss? Was it just the reveal of who she was? I mean, let us know. I'm sorry if I was really loud. I know it's going to be really loud with my reaction when I'm flipping out over Agatha Harkness, but just let us know what you guys' thoughts are on this episode. If you agree with any of our thoughts and our theories going, later into the next couple episodes, definitely let us know. Put down what you thought of our reaction to this episode overall. But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
So, of course, on the next episode of SRB TV, dealing with WandaVision, we will be tackling season 1, episode 8.
2 more episodes to go, people.
So we are out of the modern day family.
Now we're back into like
sitcoms.
What's going on now.
The last episode definitely main focus on this. So until next time, folks, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this was a very Agatha-filled episode of SRB TV.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
or any one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of our playlists down below.
If you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter
and Stardust
@SuperReactBros.